Concha Weaver recently attended a seminar about Medicaid expansion, a South Dakota decision. And the thing that struck me, you were sharing some of the conversation, the liberal logic for Medicaid expansion in South Dakota was so typified in the comment you recited by one of the participants.
Oh, that, well, yes. Oh, if we could only spend $2 million and the government, well, the federal government will put the rest of the money in. It's just a win-win situation. I can't help it.
Don't you love it? It's win-win, all right.
Win-win. And they act like the money comes from somewhere other than the people of this country. I mean, yeah, our state maybe doesn't put in anything up front, but as time goes on and you're hooked into that dependency cycle, then pretty soon the cost is all on your shoulders. It's there are lots of charts and graphs and information
well,
here.
see, that's one of the things that the liberal side uses. You know, when you can't win with logic, you baffle them with, excuse me, with bullshit.
That's true.
And that's what they're doing.
And the crowd was typical. If you're familiar with the Delphi technique, where you create the illusion of consensus, you load the crowd with people who are tragic examples of why we have to do this. There was one young lady who is a 29-year-old student about to drop off her parents' insurance when she turns 30. She's a full-time student, and she was mortified that that someone would think that it was wrong to expand Medicaid.
And I don't know how much time we would have to take to try and understand that kind of logic.
Well, in the first place, it seems like that it would be cheaper for her parents to get her own policy and pay the premium, because it does increase the premiums on the parents' plan. It makes them pay more too. Nothing's free.
Well, it is, Tachi.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Well, unfortunately, it's a situation where we've got to get people to attend these seminars, to attend these information presentations, because I found that I was the only one that was really asking questions. And one of the questions I asked was about IHS and how this affects IHS. You and I both know that IHS will become the gold standard in healthcare providing, and that's not saying much. That is
calling that the gold standard, Indian Health Service.
That's right. And the fact of the matter is they want to take as many Native Americans off of IHS and put them into Medicaid, and IHS will eventually collapse, as will VA. I mean, as many people as they can get into Medicaid, because what's happening here, they're balancing and leveraging the Native Americans to support this program.
Well, and the program on its face basically spends more money, takes more taxes, and it's another grand part of the redistribution of wealth, isn't it?
That's right, and it's going to take money from these other programs. So, they're looking at the fact that they can bill Medicaid first for the cost for any of the Native folks that they can enroll in both programs.
It's smoke and mirrors.
That's right. And why should we trust that the federal government will ever make good on their bargains?
Well, anytime the federal government comes with a win-win deal, you can bet that it takes more tax dollars, it expands the reach, control, and money that government spends, and that's a lose-lose deal.
It is a lose-lose situation, and plus it is telling people, the government will be telling them that they can or cannot have a treatment or a procedure. Right now, the insurance companies tell you whether or not they'll pay for it, not whether or not you can have it.
Those days, ladies and gentlemen, may be soon to end. Medicaid expansion is just another step toward government control of your healthcare decisions. and certainly more government control over the dollars that you earn every week. Every time you get a paycheck, they'll take more and tell you what to do with it.